Welcome to this overview of the Key Crossing Reliability Initiative project. The project site is located adjacent to the Francis Scott Key Bridge within the Patapsco River between Hawkins Point in Baltimore City and Sollers Point in Baltimore County. BGE will construct a double-circuit 230 kV overhead electric transmission line to replace the existing underground circuits. The overhead lines will tie into the existing overhead system at Hawkins Point in Baltimore City and Sollers Point in Baltimore County. After the overhead crossing is constructed and placed into service, existing terminal stations at Hawkins Point and Sollers Point, where the key crossing segment transitions from overhead to underground, will be decommissioned and removed. Construction of the overhead transmission lines will include 8 monopole transmission towers, 5 of which will be in the Patapsco River and equipped with structures to provide protection from potential collisions with shipping traffic. 2 of the towers will be located landside on Sollers Point, and 1 tower will be located landside on Hawkins Point. BGE expects construction of the overhead solution to take 2 years from the receipt of permits. During construction, a range of cranes and barges will be used to construct the overhead crossing. The construction sequence for a water-based tower starts with a tower foundation and vessel collision protection structures. Piles are lowered into place and then vibrated down into the firmer soils of the riverbed. Next, they are hammered into place. Precast concrete foundations are secured to the top of the piles. Preformed rebar cages are installed and concrete is poured. These steps are repeated to build the vessel collision protection structures. The monopole towers will then be erected on the foundations. A similar sequence will be followed for the remainder of the water-based towers. The land-based towers will use traditional construction methods. Once all towers are constructed, new electrical conductor and static lines will be strung from shoreline to shoreline using a helicopter. With all conductors in place, the new overhead facilities can be energized and the existing underground facilities can be decommissioned. For the safety of aircraft flying in the vicinity of the Francis Scott Key Bridge, the overhead crossing of the Patapsco River will incorporate marker balls on the static wires and lights on the towers to satisfy Federal Aviation Authority requirements for day and nighttime visibility. For the safety of boats traveling the waterways, navigation markers and lights will be located on the foundations or vessel collision protection structures to satisfy the requirements of the U.S. Coast Guard. BGE is committed to executing this project while minimizing environmental impact. BGE has been partnering and will continue to partner with environmental organizations to explore the potential creation of an oyster habitat on the tower foundations. Restoring a sustainable wetland habitat along the shoreline of the cove within the Chestnut Hill Cove community is also being discussed with community members. While driven by BGE's goal to continue improving the reliability of the regional 230 kV system and supporting industrial and commercial growth within the Baltimore region and across BGE's service territory, the Key Crossing Reliability Initiative also provides local construction jobs, supports local businesses, and is considerate of the environment with which it will be built. BGE is committed to safely and efficiently constructing the Key Crossing Reliability Initiative and providing reliable service for its customers. That's smart energy.